thank you. You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor. This is a case of Brown versus Thomas.
All right, Jerome. Good day, everyone.
How you doing?
Ms. Brown, you claim a love triangle with two men you worked with has left you with questions regarding your son's paternity. You say the defendant, Mr. Thomas, one of the potential fathers, promised to marry you and care for your baby when he was born 3 years ago, but then disappeared.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Thomas, you claim Ms. Brown lied about having sex with your co-worker, and you have reason to doubt Ms. Brown's son, Legend, is yours. You say today's results will prove you are correct. Mr. Thomas, now set the record straight. Did you or did you not promise to marry Ms. Brown after you found out she was pregnant?
Your Honor, the devil is a liar. I never promised to marry her, Your Honor. The reason why this case affects me so much is because I never had a father when I grew up. I had to go through a lot. I went down to Albany, Georgia, a city that Martin Luther King said there was no hope for Albany, Georgia.
Amen.
There's no hope for it. It's nothing but bad people down there.
Luther King
And this is
get
why.
What does this have to do with?
I'm trying to tell you, Judge Blake, because this is why she acts the way she
Words
acts.
of manipulation.
This is why
Words
she acts
of
the way she acts.
manipulation.
Okay,
It's iniquity
so
in the land.
now, did you or did you not
Promise to marry her?
to marry her?
Yes or
Never.
no?
So that
Never.
didn't happen. All right,
Never.
That's a
I've
lie.
gotten your
That's a lie.
answer. Ms. Brown, now I need to know from you. What
That's
did he
a lie.
promise you?
Your Honor, when I found that I was pregnant, true enough, I did not tell him I was pregnant when it happened because I did not want to have a child at that time. I was younger and more immature than where I stand right here today. But when I found out I was pregnant, in my heart, I felt like he was the father. And we went before my parents, which I don't have them with me here today because I don't need nobody to justify for me or to talk for me. That Thank you. She asked me the question.
Yeah,
okay.
I wanna say
so
something.
Don't talk to my mother like that.
Therefore, we went
Disrespectful.
before.
Don't disrespect my
I'm sorry, but he's lying. I don't know what he told you, but that is a lie.
Okay,
Flat out
Ms.
lie.
Brown,
We went before my
talk to
parents.
me.
And we told them that we was gonna get married. We was gonna do this.
Never said
Although
that.
that's a lie. You
Never
are
said
such a
that.
liar.
All right,
And
let's
the
get some
Lord,
order.
as you just
Let's
said,
get
the
some
devil
order.
is a lie. You are the devil and you're lying.
Ms. Brown, take me back so that I can understand how all of this mess got started. How did you all even meet?
We met through work. I didn't even want to be in a relationship with him. I didn't want anything to
Never
do with
was.
him.
We
We
never
were in a
was.
relationship. We was in a
never
monogamous. We was in a
relationship. Please, could you
monogamous
talk to her?
relationship.
Don't talk to me.
Okay, was she talking
I
to me?
was talking
Thank
to
you.
her.
I don't
We
care,
was
but you
never in a
interrupted me, so you need to
relationship, Your
shut up.
Honor.
I cannot hear.
Never.
You know what? I got a lot of other things I could be doing right now than listen to two grown people talk over one another. So much so that I can't even understand what either one of them is saying. It's just ridiculous. This beautiful little boy right here.
He's absent.
Hands.
Now he's counting on you all to figure this out. And I'm trying to help you, but all this yelling, it's not helping. Miss Brown, you're emotional. What is it? Just seeing your baby?
Because it's been 3 years, going on 4, and he promised that he was gonna be there. When I found out I was pregnant, we said we was gonna get married and we was gonna do this. Now, we probably was not completely in love with each other, but I was willing to do it for him. And we moved from Albany. I said, we gotta get better jobs. We weren't in college. We was working a regular general job, okay? I was like, I had my parents in my life, so I wanted the same thing for my child. And we moved. He moved to Atlanta. He said he was gonna get a better job, and I was already gonna move to Virginia. But the ultimate goal was to move back to New York, where he was from. I wanted Legend to have that part of his side of the family life. So therefore, I moved to Virginia waiting on him. It didn't work out that way because when he got to Atlanta, he started being with other women. Now, we were supposed to be in a relationship, okay?
Okay, stop there. Because I need to get to an important point that we touched on earlier when I read the opening statement. You admit that you were in a love triangle.
Yes.
Hello.
So that has 3 points.
Huh.
Yes.
1, 2, Who's 3?
The
A
third
co-worker.
person who I was in
Somebody
a
worked
relationship.
at the job
The
with
third
us.
person who I was talking to, me and Eric, we was just friends at first, okay?
Okay.
So therefore, Eric stopped talking to me because he felt as if I wasn't providing him what he
I was
wanted.
tired of the nonsense.
Absolutely not. He told me he was sexually frustrated and he
Nah, I never
could
said
not
that.
tolerate me as a female friend. So he stopped talking to me. That broke my heart because I felt as if I was his friend. I looked at him as he was my best
When
friend.
I met her, I had a girlfriend, Your Honor.
When you met Mr. Thomas, you all were friends and you were really dating somebody else.
No, when I met Mr. Thomas, we was just friends. After he stopped talking to me because I wouldn't take it further, I started talking to another young man. This young man, which he probably
She
gonna
was
bring
lying
this
about.
up, was in a relationship with another female. And
he had a
because of
girlfriend.
it, because it was wrong and I knew it was wrong, my conscience ate at me. So I stopped talking to him for Eric, and me and him eventually down the line started talking. And the reason why it's doubtful because Eric got mad at me because I kept being friends with a young man. We weren't sexually active after the fact that we stopped talking. But I did have one moment of conception, and I did have sex with this young man one time. And then shortly after that, me and Eric got together, we had sex. And therefore, that was the result.
That's a straight out
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me get to this. Let me get to this one moment of conception.
It was no one.
What
moment.
happened was that
plenty of
you
times.
slept with both of these men around the same time.
Yes.
During the time of conception, you slept
And we were
with
supposed to get married.
Mr. Thomas
sounds-
and this other person.
Why would I move and
This was
wait
like
for you if we weren't supposed to get married? This wouldn't have never happened had you followed through with what you said you
You
was gonna
said
do.
you was too young and you didn't want to have a child.
I said I didn't want to have a child, but once I figured out in my head that I wanted my son, I was all in for it.
Your
You're just
sister
running from
asked
your
you-
responsibility.
Your sister asked
So wait,
you.
Ms.
Whatever.
Brown, what I'm trying to understand is you accuse him of running from his responsibilities, but if you admit that you slept with another man during the time of conception, how are you so sure that he's running from any responsibility?
But if there's
Hello.
if there's a potential,
Hello.
if he knows in his head he's potentially can be the father, why are you running away?
That's the
period.
game she been
if
running
you
on me.
know that potentially
game
you're
she been
supposed to
running
be
on
the
me.
father, if you have any ounce of any type of thought in your mind,
Okay,
this
but
could be
let
your
me
child,
let
you
me
should
say
not
this to you.
neglect
Let me
him
say this to you.
regardless.
You got yourself into a real life coworker love triangle, right?
I did.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You got yourself into a real life coworker love triangle, right?
I did.
Of which he is only one part.
Right.
Right.
Have you also been impressing upon the other part that they have a responsibility? Are you telling two men they have responsibilities, two men that they're dodging their responsibilities, two men that they potentially have a child?
He got
Yes.
a girlfriend, Your Honor. He didn't have a girlfriend when she first met him. When she first started sleeping with him, he had a girlfriend. She's
Did
a
I not
home
just
wrecker.
say that? Did I not just say that? And I said I stopped talking to this guy when conscience ate at me, and I said I didn't no longer want to do this. So therefore, me and Eric, we began
me,
to
Your
be
Honor.
more.
I was just
into-
about to call on you, ma'am. Please step up to the podium. I was just letting her finish her sentence. State your name for the record.
My name is Jacqueline Thomas. I'm his mother.
All right. Welcome, Ms. Thomas.
How
What
are
do you
you,
have
sir?
to add to this?
This right here is ludicrous. It makes no sense. You know, I'm not coming here trying to badmouth her, but the bottom line is that's an innocent child. He's a beautiful child.
Yes.
But what type of example as a mother is he setting for her? She don't
setting
even
the-
know herself, and she gonna bring somebody on court. She should.
You don't know me, so how you gonna say you
God
don't know
knows.
myself?
God knows.
Don't talk
God
to my mother
does
like
know.
that.
And then
Do
she
you
gonna
know
make-
God?
disrespect my mother.
I'm not disrespecting her, but
Don't
she's not gonna
disrespect
talk
my
Let's
mother.
about
get some order. I am trying to understand from Ms. Thomas, did he tell you that he potentially could be the father? How did you find this out?
I had no acknowledgement. That's why I wanted to know why after, how old is this child?
I've been trying to do it. Your son been aborting me. I didn't want to condone my son to this.
Then why you hearing that?
Because this was the only way to do it.
No.
This
You
was the
coulda
only
did
way to do it.
another-
He's been aborting.
you coulda did another way. You
I
coulda
offered to pay
did
for the
another way.
test.
Hold on.
I offered to pay for the
Let's
test.
get some order. You are submitting to this court today that for 3 years
Ask him where
you've
he's
been
been.
asking Mr.
Yes.
Thomas to submit to a DNA test.
Yes.
Have you?
You are submitting to this court today that for 3 years
Ask him where
you've
he's
been
been.
asking Mr.
Yes.
Thomas to submit to a DNA test.
Yes.
Have you?
Ms. Thomas, I asked the questions. Can you have a seat, please? Thank you so much. I need to understand, is there any other doubt? When you look at this handsome young man, you don't see yourself at all?
I think he's very handsome, Your Honor, but I don't believe he looks like me.
Have you ever seen this child?
Yeah, on pictures.
On Facebook.
Never in person.
You have never touched this child? This is...
Never.
He promised me that he was going to come to the hospital.
Never.
But you claimed you didn't have money. You were standing in Atlanta during that time. He didn't even have $30, $40 for a bus
Never.
ride because he don't have a
No.
vehicle to
That
come
never
see her. I
happened.
delivered my
It
child
probably
by
somebody
myself.
else at the hospital.
Absolutely not. I was there by myself.
What about all the other guys?
It
Let's
was
get
no
the
other
results.
guys, Eric. I was only with you.
Whatever.
And you know it.
Whatever.
We spent every day together.
Can we move on?
Please.
How has this affected Legend, Miss Brown?
Well,
He's 3 years old. Does he have anybody that he can call daddy?
No, absolutely not. I would not allow that. And I can't even commit to a relationship with the proper mind going because I'm so weary of the fact that someone is not going to be in his life. I can't fathom thinking about someone in a relationship with me and then they'll leave and that'll be the only father figure that they'll know of. My daddy is the only, he says granddaddy. Other than that, I won't even allow him to call another man daddy. And no, I don't have anybody that I can say that I'm wanting him to call daddy. I want his biological father to be that in his life. So therefore, no.
So given that this was a love triangle, how confident are you that Mr. Thomas is in fact Legend's father?
I'm not going to sit up here and say that it's 100% sure that he is the father, but that's why we're here today to close that chapter in my life. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I'm 100% right. We both made our mistakes in this situation, but I'm here today to correct it because at the end of the day, that little boy looks up to me. And although I might been back then immature and selfish now, I want to make the best example for my son as possible. So therefore, this is a step towards that.
Sound like excuses to me, Your Honor.
So you admit to making mistakes and
Sound
you
like
want to right
excuses.
that wrong.
I want to right that wrong, and I want my son to be proud that he has a mother like me, but at the end of the day, I still want him to have a father in his life, because there are things that I can't teach him. I mean, there are things that he needs a man to teach him for, and the fact that he doesn't have a father in his life since the time he's been birthed in this world hurts me. I mean, he missed his first birthday. He missed his first day at school, and that hurts my heart. And my son even asked me a couple weeks ago, who was his dad and where was his dad? And I took a picture from Facebook and showed it to him off of who I potentially thought the father was. And that hurt my heart because all my son wanted to know was who his dad was, and he get that from his the students at school, and he sees them when they have little Father's Day programs. He was like, well, Mom, where's Dad? And I showed him a picture of Eric, and that hurt my heart. And I don't want to show him a false pretense of who I think potentially can be his father, but in my heart, I think Eric
It's a little
is
late
the
to
father.
be saying that now.
I want to understand from you, Mr. Thomas, what are your hopes? Do you have any feeling that this could be your child? It's just there is nothing. You don't feel like this is your child.
I was there when she was pregnant, so, you know, I'm going to love him regardless. You know what I'm saying? He's a child.
You don't know him.
It doesn't even matter. You can love people and you don't know them. What does that mean? I'm going to love him regardless,
Whatever.
but if he's not my child, I want her to leave me alone. I want to stop, you know what I'm saying, messaging me.
Really? And you go on my Facebook page liking my
Never.
pics, liking his
I
pics,
never-
but you don't have no ounce of thought in your mind that that's your child. You the one on my page. I'm not on yours. I don't contact you. Only reason why I
Do you
contact
contact her, Mr. Thomas?
was
No.
to take the test.
Never. No, I don't.
Are you liking the pictures of?
Absolutely.
I like, not of her. I never liked the picture of her. I like the picture of him.
Really?
Maybe she
That's
might have been
a
in
lie.
it, and I
That's a
like
lie.
the picture of him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Not. There's a
He's a nice looking young
Absolutely
man.
not.
And you've never met Legend.
Never.
No.
Never.
Jerome, I think it's time for the results.
I think so too. I think so too.
Thank you.
Let's just get to the truth.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. When it comes to 3-year-old Legend Amari Brown, Mr. Thomas, you are his father.
All right. God be the glory.
Mr. Thomas, you've now found out you have a 3-year-old handsome little boy that you have never
his
seen.
birth certificate and show that he is his
Yeah.
father.
Well, he would
and
like
I have
to.
it
I don't
here
have a
would
today.
like
problem with
to.
that.
He don't
I
got no
have a
problem
Don't.
with that.
I don't
And
have a
you
We
problem
need to
with
just
take
wanna
your
get to the truth.
responsibility.
And he will do that. And like I said, he
But
is
when
a
he
child of God.
do it,
He's
he
a
don't
changed
need
man.
his mama to tell him he needs to grow up and be a man and do it by himself.
Well, his mom is here. When he get his age, you gonna be the same way. You gonna protect your
I'm gonna
child.
support my child, but
Hold
I'm
on
gonna make
one
him be
sec.
a man.
You gonna protect
Let me get
your
some
child. You
order.
gonna
Let's
stand by
get
your
some
child.
order. Ms. Brown, I'd like to ask you if it'd be okay for Mr. Thomas to meet his son in my chambers.
Absolutely, and I want him to meet his grandmother. I have no problem
Thank
with
you.
that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I love it.
Thank you.
I'll see you there. Court is adjourned.
And for the baby child's sake, God bless you, sir. That's okay. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hi. Come here.
man.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
Hi. How are you?
I'm your father. I'm your father. Give me a hug.
Oh.